This video is going to focus on 5 mistakes that you need to stop making in 2024. These 5 mistakes will be followed by a step-by-step action plan that you can use to stop making these mistakes. Feel free to jump to any of these sections and I'll see you in the beginning. First mistake that you need to stop making is stop comparing yourself to other people. You're on the first or maybe the 5th page of your journey, and maybe it's someone else's 278th page of their journey. So you can literally not compare yourself to others. At the same time, I think this is a recipe for disaster. If you are just a beginner at YouTube and you're comparing yourself with someone who has 1 million subscribers, this is going to demotivate you and it is not going to help you in any way. The second thing that you need to stop doing is overcommitting. Sometimes we sign up for 5,000 different things and we end up not doing any one of them. So pick your battles very wisely in 2024 and really decide what are the things that you are going to focus on so that you have this laser sharp focus. The third mistake that you need to stop making is giving up before trying. So sometimes we have these amazing excuses saying, oh no, maybe the other person is more capable and they are more skilled, so I will never reach that level, or maybe it's not in me, and we underestimate ourselves. And that is a major roadblock. So don't give up before you even try. Other times we start to blame our circumstances and we say, maybe it's the circumstance that I'm in and the other person who is doing this amazing job is because they have the right circumstances. Nobody has the right circumstances. So you have to make do with the things you have. The fourth mistake that we make is doing way too much, way too soon. So one day you wake up and you think, okay, I'm going to start waking up at 5 a.m. I'll hit the gym, I'll start a journal, I'll go to the shower, I'll do a run, and then I'm going to start working on my YouTube channel, and the list goes on. So you sign up for 5,000 things in one day. And that's a recipe for disaster because you have not really built in the habits, you have not put in the systems, and you're trying to do way too much, way too soon, and you're not ready for it, so you are not able to sustain it. The fifth mistake is staying in a comfort zone. It is so easy to be stuck in the same pattern, stuck in the same job, be with the same people, and I think it's nice. It's nice to be familiar. It's nice to have those environments where you're super comfortable, but at the same time, it is important to push yourself out of your comfort zone. It is important to lose sleep once in a while. It is important to push your limits and work super hard. If you think that Jeff Bezos or Tam Kaur or Warren Buffett or Ali Abdaal, all of these amazing people have reached great heights just because they stayed in their comfort zone, like it's not possible. It was because they actually ventured out. They tried something new. They were uncomfortable. They were able to achieve what 99% of the people in the world do not achieve. So now we are going to move on to the action points and what are the actual things and what are the steps that we can take to stop avoiding these mistakes in 2024. I just want to add here that if you like this video and you want to keep up with all the amazing things I share that I've learned and I'm implementing in my life, please like, comment, and please feel free to subscribe and log in here every week. I make videos every single week. Okay, so the first mistake that we discussed was comparing yourself to others. We're going to replace it and focus on comparing yourself to yourself. So take a log on who you were a day ago or a month ago or 1 year ago. So in the beginning of 2023, or how did you spend 2023, and how can you move on to be a better person? What were the weaknesses? What were the things that you can change in 2024 to become your best self? And you focus on that. Comparing to anyone else is not going to help you at all because you literally cannot compare apple to oranges and you cannot compare Gucci to LVMH, for example. So it's completely not possible. So make sure that you compare yourself to yourself and a little like a version that you are now or a version that you want to be tomorrow. So you're comparing yourself and the only competition that you have is you. The second mistake was overcommitting. So you're going to replace that with laser sharp focus and picking your battles. So out of the 10 or 20, I don't know, 5,000 different projects that you have, you need to select 2 to 3, maximum 5 projects. I would say 3, like 5 is way too much. Stick to 3 and just focus on that day in and day out until they have progressed to a level where you think they are excellent. So focus on that instead of doing 10,000 things and doing them willy-nilly. So focus on those 3 things and please learn how to say no. It is going to save your life. It is going to like literally revolutionize, because you're going to save so much time and you will have extra energy and time to invest in your projects by saying no and by cutting the things which are literally draining your time and energy. The third mistake that you might be making was giving up before even trying, and we are going to replace that in 2024 with breaking the huge task that you have into small actionable steps. So let's say you have a goal that I want to lose weight by the end of 2024. Okay, I want to focus on my health and lose weight. But when you think about, okay, I want to shed 20 pounds, then the goal is way too big and it really, you just give up before you even give it a fair chance. But at the same time, if you think that your goal is just to lose this 0.5 kg this week, or maybe even 0.25 kg this week, or maybe 1 pound a week, what happens is that you break it into small steps, and once you achieve that, it gives you the fuel to keep going. So break it into small steps and focus on that step. I also want to add, and I think this is one of the things which I am currently working on, which is change your self-talk. So change how you talk about a certain topic. So for example, if I tell myself every single day, Mama is a person who just eats anything, she loves sugar, she loves pizza, she loves, I mean, those are amazing foods, but they're nutrient dense foods. So if I have this personality and if I have this persona in my mind that I'm someone who just loves food and who will eat at any and every opportunity, then it is going to keep me as that fat person. So what I need to focus on is changing my identity around this issue and focusing on no. I am super focused on my health and mental health. I do not eat after 9 p.m. I mean, studies have proven that you can eat after 9 p.m., but it's just the persona that I'm trying to embody. I calorie count, I go to gym these X times a day, X times a week. I go on walks, I'm super active and I have an active lifestyle. So it's that identity around it, and then I plan my life around that identity because it is my belief of who I am. So that is super, super important, and it is going to be life-changing for you when you implement. The fourth mistake was doing too much too soon. And it's an Arabic saying that if you do small steps but they're consistent, that is going to help you way more than doing way too much on one day. So aim to be 1% better every single day. So if you're 1% better every single day, by the end of the year, you're going to be a whole new person. However that math goes, I will link it down below. But you're going to completely change if you even change like 0.5% every single day. By the end of the year, you're going to be a completely different person. So focus on that 1% change. 1%, what can I change? Like, what can I do better? How can I improve? If you just one day start to wake up, okay, I'm going to be a 5 a.m. person and I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. But you don't have the necessary systems in place. Your normal body clock wakes up at 12 or I don't know, 11 a.m. So you need to slowly adjust your body clock and bring it to 5 a.m. instead of just taking that step all of a sudden and not preparing your body and putting the systems which help you sustain. Talking of systems, my next video is going to be about how you can stop making these mistakes and how you can actually have this step-to-step guide on visualizing the life of your dreams in 2024. So make sure you check out this video when I upload it next week. Mistake number 5 was staying in your comfort zone, and we are going to replace that with being comfortable with the uncomfortable. So I know that you might have some places where you feel at ease, you might have some people with whom you feel very much yourself, but we are the product of the 5 people who are closest to you. So if they're lazy, if they're willy-nilly, if they are not taking care of themselves, they're not serious about their career, or not really focused on relationships and not really present in their relationship with God, what happens is that we ultimately and inevitably start becoming like those people. So we need to surround ourselves with people who are really engaged, really want to do amazing things, and sometimes it is very uncomfortable and intimidating to actually go out and find people where, and it's always a chance, right? Like it's always like, I don't know, like a card game. You don't know, it's like poker. You don't know if you will win. So it's like that, but you have to push yourself out of that, and you have to be comfortable with every uncomfortable thing. Not every uncomfortable thing, but you have to push yourself and push certain limits. So with that, some people say, so there is that eat that frog phenomena where you do the toughest task in the morning, so that in the morning you're setting yourself up for success. Or people say that you can actually, and I will link these people. So eat that frog is from Brian Tracy, and then this principle which I'm talking about is from the author of Some Days Today, who talks about that it's his daily ritual to actually take a shower in the morning and take a cold shower regardless of the weather. And that really pushes him that if I can take a very cold shower on a cold day in the morning, then I can literally do anything. So you can have those little systems or rituals in place which you can repetitively do, which remind you that you can be okay with the uncomfortable. And yes, it is difficult and it is scary to start a new channel, to push yourself out there, to, I don't know, to do anything that you are scared of, to apply for that job opportunity. It is very scary. But if you don't plunge into the scary things, amazing things won't come your way. So be uncomfortable with the comfortable, or be comfortable with the uncomfortable. Okay, it's a tongue twister. That's all for today. Feel free to take a screenshot, save it everywhere, share it everywhere. This quick summary of what this video entails and what we are going to incorporate and do better in 2024. I wish you a happy new year, and I wish you all the best of luck in this year. May it bring you everything that you ever need. May it bring you closer to God, closer to your family, closer to yourself, closer to your relationships, and closer to be where you want in your life. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm just hopping in to say, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe.